What's up, fellas? It's Leonidas here, and I want to give you guys a video of me playing some Madden, because my channel's not just about NBA 2K, it's about Madden. Maybe I'll throw in some other video games later, but I really like the sports, so I'll go with these two to start off with. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about the Pro Bowl. If I had a little bit better planning and better forethought, I'd have shot this yesterday, because today is the Pro Bowl. You guys might not watch it on Sunday, the day of the Pro Bowl, but this is just when I'm doing it. But I did look up the Pro Bowl, and the Chiefs coaching staff and the Cowboys coaching staff are the staffs that are going to be coaching, the Pro Bowl. So that's why I'm showing you these two teams playing each other. And if these teams made the Super Bowl, I would have picked the Cowboys to win it. That's why I'm controlling the Cowboys. But I want to talk to you guys about the Pro Bowl, because just over the last few years, the Pro Bowl's been ass. I mean, the players don't really give a bunch of effort, so it's really bad to watch. I mean, I might watch a little bit, but I don't think I am, because it's ESPN, and so I don't think I really want to even search to try to watch the game at all. It's on my cable. I ain't spending that dough on that shit. So I'm probably just gonna skip it. I might watch a little bit just to be sure it's ass. Because if it's ass, I ain't watching it this year. But I was just looking through some of the old highlights, and it's 2017 now. I definitely remember the last 4 or 5 years. It's been terrible. But even looking back at the 2010, 08 highlights, they still didn't give good effort at all. I mean, it was so. But when I was a kid, I do remember that the Pro Bowl was good to watch, and it was something that you really wanted to look at, because it was the stars and they're actually playing hard. So it's going to be a good game for the most part. I mean, there'd still be blowouts, but if it wasn't a blowout, it was going to be a good game. But I guess sometime around 05 to 07, they really started getting worried about injuries. So the NFL I did read an article, and the NFL did talk about, or at least Goodell said that he wanted to scrap it, but the Players Association didn't. So actually Goodell should have went back in. I don't remember when they started changing the formula up, so it wouldn't be AFC versus NFC. Probably, I think they did that around 2013 or so, 2014. But even before then, Roger Goodell and the league should have said, you know what? Let's really scrap it, and let's just do a skills contest or a skills competition. Let's just have a quarterback throw. They already do it, but instead of having the Pro Bowl, just have the skills competition, highlight that as a Pro Bowl event. Kind of like how the NBA does with their three-point shooting contest and their dunk contest. NFL should do that with the skills competition. Just have the quarterbacks do a throwing skills competition, the receivers do a catching competition, the running backs do a agility competition, the defensive backs do a coverage one where they cover the receivers doing routes, just one-on-one, just something fun like that. And you're really not going to get it hurt, because it's going to be kind of like a practice kind of thing. So the players wouldn't really be getting hurt, so they wouldn't have that to worry about. And the article I read did talk about how the PA NFL Players Association didn't want to kill the Pro Bowl, so they didn't. What the league should have done was just a few years ago, they really should have been serious and said, you know what? The competition has just been so poor that, you know what? We're going to pay every single player in the league. If the players on a team, at the end of the season, every single player is going to get $10,000. So where there's no reason for them to say, oh, let's keep the Pro Bowl, because if we don't do a Pro Bowl, we're going to give you guys $10,000 every player, period. And then the league should also say, and then for the guys who make it in, instead of doing it where The losing team gets like 25 grand. The winning team, all those players get 50 grand. They should just split the difference and say, every, maybe even go more, a little bit more above that average, and say, you know what, for every player that gets a Pro Bowl nod, everybody just gets 40 grand, period. So, I mean, with just all that money going to every single player not to have a Pro Bowl, I really don't think the players would have turned that down. Or maybe even really could have said, you know what, making a bunch of money to kill the Pro Bowl. Every player gets 20 grand, period, just to not do the Pro Bowl. Just do skills competition. And then have the same thing. Like every player that gets Pro Bowl nod gets 40 grand or, something like that. So there's no financial incentive for any of the players to say, or at least the majority of the players to say, you know what, let's keep the Pro Bowl because you're going to do a skills competition anyway. So I think that'd be a lot more fun and just better for the players in the league, because just having a Pro Bowl that's not really entertaining or worth watching, it really doesn't help at all. Especially for the casual fans. I'm a more serious fan, but even then it's just really bad to watch. So those are just my ideas for it, and if you got any ideas about the Pro Bowl or anything going on, just post comments, we can have a discussion about it. Oh, and I didn't put the end of this game, but I did lose. But it's no big deal. Okay. Alright, love you guys, and check me out on my next videos.